Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It's another Sunday and again we are looking at Aerodrome finance. So on every Sunday I cover Aerodrome. If you did not watch the previous update, you can also check that out as well. So let's get started and see what is happening with Aerodrome or Aero Coin as of now. So let's look at their Twitter and see what's happening with the project as of now. So I did actually separated good things, or you can call the highlights of this week. As you can see here, the first one is that Aerodrome volume really expanded. So in the first month the volume was around pretty good, 882 million, but the last month the volume was around 3.3 billion. That's a lot, I think, and I think that will probably increase as the demand for the base is increasing. So if we just look here, this incredible is growth thanks to the slipstream and base is getting centralized liquidity solution. That's pretty good. After that, we do have the epoch results. As you can see here, volume cruise is above 1 billion in epoch 40. That's pretty good, I think. Aerodrome hit 1.2 billion volume last epoch, which was, I think, the highest one. And as of now, we have yet to break that as well. So as you can see here, unfortunately, epoch 440 did not break it. Let's just check. Okay, so we are on the epoch 41, and unfortunately we did not break the all-time high, but above 1 billion, that's pretty good, I think. So after that, we do have AERO voting rewards. As you can see here, the rewards did actually expanded, so I think all of these guys did get Aero tokens as well. So I think that means a slight pressure for Aero as well, but still the reward is pretty big, as you can see here, and I think it will continue to grow as we see more people coming to the Aero ecosystem. And after that, we had the Aerodrome had AMA with Seamless. So Seamless basically added Aero market, so that's pretty good, I think, for Aerodrome as well, and I think that means more demand for the Aero, as you can see here. After that, we have Ionic. I think that is number one money market for yield bearing assets on the OP super chain, and they had AMA or Twitter space with Renzo and Aerodrome, and I think that's pretty good. I did not hear what they said, or still I think the video is 1 hour, but I think that's pretty good for the Aero because it is getting a lot of exposure on different platforms. So beside that, I think we had, as you can see here, we have LPs on the Aerodrome, pretty good. After that, we do have 2 week volume comparison with Uniswap. Uniswap still is becoming pretty big on the base. I will discuss that in a bit, but I think Uniswap could actually be a big threat to Aerodrome in the future. After that, they did compare some slipstream, and it's pretty close, I think. Of course, it's over 100%, but still I think it's fairly close, and I think Uniswap is becoming closer to the Aerodrome, and I think that is going to be a problem for the Aerodrome in the future. After that, we do have new listings on the Aerodrome. We have pre-search coming in on Aerodrome, even Wormhole. That's pretty big, including, I think, we have Morphex, and we have some kind of meme coin, which is OKA basically. And again, they compare Brett as well, so it's pretty close. I think it's not that far. And we have another slipstreams mentioned here, and beside that, so this one is a big one. So base, so I think the base founder actually talked in this media, so I think that's pretty good with the Bloomberg. That's pretty good for the base, and I think that is going to give a lot of exposure to the base in the future as well. And beside that, I don't think we have anything else going on. So they do have something called flight school lock bonus opportunity. Aero lockers will receive up to 50% VE Vero bonus as they wrap up the class number 10 of the class school. So lock your Aero by the end of the epoch on 00 UTC Thursday to receive a Vero bonus. So that's pretty good, I think. And after that, I don't think we have any other update beside that, I believe, but still these are pretty good updates. So as you can see here, there's a lot of big difference for the key cat. That's pretty big, I think. And beside that, we don't have anything going on for the Aero. So this was update for the Aerodrome this week. So let's just look at Aerodrome's actual stats and what's happening there. So let's have a look at Aerodrome's stats. As you can see here, the TVL did went down a little bit, as you can see here. That's not good. And we have pool TVLs going down as well, and that's not good either. But I think the volume was pretty good, as you can see here, over 1 billion, I think, and I think which is pretty awesome. Same goes to the swap fees. Those did went down. I think that is most likely because of the Ethereum getting better for the layer 2s. I think that is the only reason why they went down, but still they are pretty good as well, as you can see here. And after that we do have TVL of our epoch, as you can see here. Still it's pretty good. And I think this is the volume again. It's not bad either. Of course it's lower than the 39 epoch, but still it's pretty good overall, I think. And it's I think it will most likely again hit over 1 billion, and I think that's pretty awesome. And after that again we have some Aero locked, as you can see here. We didn't see any growth in the locked Aero, as you can see. So they did went from 595 to 600, but still the increase is only of 5 million. It's not it's still it's pretty good, because in 39 epoch we had around 594, and in 40 we had around 595, and we have seen a pretty good growth this week, and I think that is pretty good for the Aero. And after that again this is the same Aero locked, as you can see here. We do have the duration is pretty awesome, because 3.89 years is average duration lock for these tokens, so that's pretty awesome. And beside that, overall I think the stats still looks promising for the Aero, and I think those are, and I think they will eventually end up growing even more in the future, because the base is growing. So we'll just look at the base state and see what's happening there. So base overall is doing pretty awesome, as you can see here, and I think we are about to hit new all-time high again, and I think that's pretty impressive. But there is a problem with Aerodrome, as you can see. Aerodrome TVL did went down, and still it's going down. But if you look at Uniswap is actually increasing rapidly, as you can see. Last week it was somewhere around 200 million, and as of now it's around 350 million, and I think that is a big increase, and that's not good for the Aero, because if the Uniswap does ends up taking over base, I think Aero won't have chance, because Uniswap is supported by 19 chains, and I think that's pretty big for them. And I think, as you can see here, the growth for the Uniswap is just too big, and I think that has to do with the meme coins, because there are a lot of meme coins launching on the Uniswap on the base, and I think that has to do with that. But still this is a pretty big increase, as you can see here. And Aero did actually went down in the monthly, as you can see here. That's not good. And if we just look at the base overall, as you can see here, we have the dexes first. As you can see, the Uniswap fees are crazy, as you can see, over 563 million. Of course that has to do with I think that has to do with the chains they support. They support over 19 chains, so those are given. And after that we have PancakeSwap, and after that we have Aerodrome. Still Aerodrome is doing pretty awesome. If you just look here, it's relatively new, and it's already in a top 3 in terms of fees, and I think that's pretty awesome for the Aerodrome, and I think that will most likely increase in the future as well. So if you just look at the blockchain's layer 2, base is still the most dominant one when it comes to the fees, even beating the Arbitrum, and I think that's pretty awesome for the base, as you can see here. And I think that is going to even grow more, because the base is doing pretty awesome overall. So overall I think the base is the most dominant one if you look here, and I think that is going to grow even more. And I think once it does ends up taking over Arbitrum, I think that is when the Aerodrome could actually become the biggest one, or Uniswap could be the biggest one. But still, either way, that is a big win for the Aerodrome, because as we see more users on the base, I think Aerodrome will grow along with it. So I think that's pretty good news for the Aerodrome overall. So looking at the price action and price analysis of the Aerodrome, unfortunately it did not hold this support, and I think it is trying to actually hold it. Just a second. So if we do end up holding this support, I think we could actually pump and go around somewhere 1.09 or 1.04, because if you look here, I did say that it will most likely bounce back from here, and it did actually. As you can see, it did went from here, but there was not that much interest, so it ended up going down again. So it actually went from 1.03 to as high as 1.1, and it did actually went down again. So I think we are in a slight downtrend, as you can see here in the 4-hour chart. So if we don't bounce back from here, I think we are most likely heading towards 85 or 86 if we don't bounce back, or most likely 94 is a possibility. If we do bounce back from here, I think we could actually end up hitting 1.03. If we see a lot more interest, I think we could actually end up hitting 1.1 or even higher than that if there is a lot of volume. But overall, I think if I would actually like to see again, I think I would like to see a retest of this demand zone, which is around 85 to 76. And if we do see this demand zone getting retested, I think it will most likely be the again bounce back point for the Aerodrome, because the last time when it come here, it actually pumped again from here to as high as 1.23. so if we do again and end up hitting this level, I think we are again going towards at least $1 or even higher than that. So overall, I think the base is still very much bullish, as you can see here, but Uniswap is trying to overtake the Aerodrome. Still, Aerodrome is actually 2x of the Uniswap, but I think if the Aerodrome does see a growth from here, I think the token will most likely pump. But as of now, it does not seems like we have any interest here. But I think overall, the TVL of the base is still bullish, so the Aerodrome will go up, I think, because of the base. But still, I think we need to see this retest, which is around 85 to 86, and I think this will be most likely the bounce back point. But if it does not pump from here, I think we do have a pretty good support around somewhere 69.8 cent. If not, I think we do have pretty good support around 65 to 57, and I think this is the most likely the very strong demand zone, because if we do see a sniper wick from here like this one, I think this will be the most likely bounce back point from here. So if you are interested in Aero, I think this is the best place to just place an order and wait for the sniper entry, and you can sell it as soon as it goes up. Because if you look here, it was a sniper entry, it did not, the price did not actually stay here, so it went right back up. So if let's just say that it pumped from here, I think something like 53%. So if you are able to get somewhere around here, and I think it will most likely end up pumping somewhere around here, so I think that's pretty good trade. So you will have around 50% or even more than that profit if you do get entry somewhere around here. So this was it. I hope you like the update. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.